Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are back in Food Processing Simulator. So pretty much from where I left off the last episode, I haven't really done anything more other than I have gone and spent some money and I've filled up the label and packaging machine on both the tomato and the lettuce side, so I've got plenty of stock signed up. Figured it's kind of like that would be a good thing to do in the time after production, where it would be good to just kind of go around what you'd expect to do in real life. Really, you go around, you tidy up, you refill machines, stuff like that. So I figured that would be a good use of the time now. So we'll jump on and we'll hit the next day because we've got a bunch of stuff we need to get prioritised and started. We've got some stuff in cold storage. So let's grab our lettuce, a couple of bits of lettuce that we've got. Let's throw those through. They're already pre-cut, so I'm hoping if I put them back in the machinery now, it will allow it to come out, because I had that one box that I hadn't done anything with. So I was figured if I could do that, I could maybe get myself rid of that box without it being just completely spoilt and having to be binned. And we've got some tomatoes we've got to get through. Throw all those in there. Then we can look at maybe taking out some more contracts and maybe stocking up on the finished product. I've still got 1,500, so I should have plenty, and I should be able to then put plenty of boxes aside in a cold chain or in a cold room, and then that will allow us to take a bunch of contracts and get them all done quickly. So I've also noticed as well with these, the maximum you can buy at a time is 20 of a particular item. So that's interesting. I don't know whether that's just because that's at the current tier I'm at, or if that is a permanent restriction. But we'll see how we go as we get working up. We're on our way to tier 4, which is great. We're going to need that. Quickly throw these through. Not much else to do at the moment while I wait for stuff to finish, so I might as well just start feeding the machine. Oh, I've got a Steam achievement of producing 250 of a particular item. So there we go. Got first Steam achievement through, which is great. See what the rest of them, if any more come through as we go along. We'll throw that away. Looks like the starter machine will hold quite a lot of stuff. It's got 30 odd in there, so. And I am very, very pleased that the developers changed from what was the original demo speed for items coming out and going into the first machine on your level. Which is nice. I think I might have to get another bin over this side just so I can have something to throw away there, just to make life a bit quicker. It's a bit of a pain having to kind of get round the other side. Just everything else you can access from a lot further away, that you've got to get closer to get to. But it is what it is. Let's get my lettuce going. Oh, found another tomato box hidden away there. So that's cool. Let's get all those worked through. By the time I've got all this lot done, I should have a load of stuff out the back end of the production queue, and we can start throwing them out to contracts, and we can start making ourselves some money. And hopefully, the more contracts we do, the more experience we'll get, the more tiers we'll unlock, and the quicker we'll get there. Which is going to hopefully allow me to start getting some bigger, better machinery, get some employees brought in, who can then do all the loading and unloading. But yeah, we'll see how that goes as we unlock more. I think we will need to probably expand the facility as well if we're going to start getting more machines in, because I know that one of the next production is for using kale, and that'll be the same again, where it'll be with the same production queue that we have here: starter machine, vegetable slicer, vegetable washer, vegetable dryer, then packaging, which will be again the thin wall little bowls that we have, and then it'll go into the labeler, then into the boxer, and then out to trucks, which hopefully we shall get to in due course. And I think that'll probably be either along that area there, or I'll take it up that way. I haven't quite decided yet. Right, there we go, so that's there. Cool. So we've got a bunch of boxes over here. Let's grab our boxes of our tomatoes that we had. Let's get you in there. These are all still A grade because they went straight into the cold room. I want to try and keep as much as possible the top grade that we can. Although I know all these currently at this level, I'm imagining the requirements will change as time moves on. But currently we've got stuff going, you know, D level or above, and so I want to try and keep it as much as possible in the higher tier range, just because I just think I'm going to run a facility. I'll run a quality facility. Thank you. You go deliver. And delivery in progress. You want 12. Go to loading zone 2. And I'll have you as well. You want 42. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I can't accept them. I'm going to finish my current project first. Well, damn you. Great, we'll claim that. 900. Thank you very much. We'll accept you. You can go into there. Thank you very much. Then we'll grab that 12 afterwards as well. Right, so what have we got coming up? You are just pulling in now. You should be for my tomato. Great, you're the tomato one, and you want 12. That'll be easy. Right, you can go there, you can go there. Bada boom. You fella, you'll deliver. Good lad. Right, and good. You're the truck for this lot. You want 42. Okay, 3. There we're getting on 24 or 42. Another few and we're good to go. 36, one more. And there we go. You're on your way, fella. Drive safe. I want all that lot getting to the other end in good order, please. Estimated earnings up front and complete. Oh, what, 126? Ooh. Wow. Oh, production assistant. Oh, I can now hit level 4. Production assistant helps you keep production running by supplying starter machines, loading packaging and labels, and maintaining machines. Each machine must be set up to follow their support. You can hire and manage your employees from the menu employee. Good. We also got a small box carrier. Allows you to carry up to 4 boxes at once to move boxes faster. Oh, good. Only the player can use it and employees cannot take boxes stored on it. Buy it from the menu. Yes, I will. Contract project explained. Contract projects are larger orders that take more time to prepare After accepting, you will usually wait 1 to 3 days for the truck to arrive. For loading, contract projects have 1 day loading window, and for each day you are late adds a penalty fee. Oh, so that one's the one that has got the multiple 1,000 delivery for it. And you can request an early pickup by pressing the rush pickup button in the project menu. Requesting an earlier pickup will reduce your payments since the products will will stay longer in a client's warehouse. Oh, well that sucks. Alright, well there we go. Okay, cool. Well, we've got a few bits we can do. Right, we'll claim you. So we've got here 102 of the tomato salad. That won't be a problem. Preparation 1 day, loading window 1 day, maximum late 3 days, daily late fee 194. To stock our busy city supermarkets, we would like to purchase these processed products for our next distribution cycle. Okay, right, and there's 126 of that, so I think we'll get those two. That expires in 3 days, but we can start loading everything up because we've got a bunch of this already prepared. So looks like I made the right decision with that. I'm not going to rush a pickup. That truck will be delivered tomorrow, so that's great. So that gives us a day to produce all of that lot, which quite frankly we've already got a lot of this ready to go. So let's go and order ourselves a bunch more lettuce and a bunch more tomatoes, and we can go and start whacking through production of all that. Because just the fact that I can get 2.5k or 2 and a bit k and nearly 1,800 there is going to be absolutely wonderful, because that'll get us a load of stuff. So supplies, machines. Oh, hello. I could order them in medium boxes and large boxes. Oh crap, I didn't realise I could buy them that way. I didn't look. Well, there we go. See, last episode I was whining over the fact they were only in boxes of 6. I didn't notice this, I will freely admit. But I've seen it now. We're only on like episode 2 of the full playthrough, so at least I've caught it early. But we can get ourselves a production assistant, hire you for $50 a day, and equipment, small box carriers, 200. We'll grab you. Thank you very much. Right, good. So, got the box over there. Right. All right. Well, let's quickly deal with this. Hello, James. You can press F to open an employee, start a machine, any, and you can do you can do any stage as a commodity. Lovely, good. Right, will you get started on those, matey? I will get started on that. Lovely. What do I do with that? I want to grab you. Oh, flippin' heck, that didn't work. Why are you in that one? I thought you were doing... Alright, I'll muck around with you later. Thought I'd set you to do... Okay, I thought I'd set you for the machinery, but alright. Don't know what's going on there. What are you playing about with, mate? Are you doing? You're dicking about. What are you dicking about with? You're idle. Why are you idle? Come on, sunshine. You should be doing... Alright, have I missed something here? Right, see. Are you stuck because you can't... Click to choose commodity. Tomatoes. Okay, there we go. Is that where I've gone wrong? Come on, mate. Off you go. Good. He's unloading boxes. That's fine. You run the tomatoes. I'll run the lettuce. We'll divide and conquer, mate. We'll get through it. Weird. Okay, I clicked the wrong button there, obviously. click the machine instead of the, or click the wrong part of that machine over here, and therefore it tried to tell me how much was in there. That's very nice of it. That's right, very good. Come on, son, I'm beating you here. Come on. Not exactly very fast, are you? Come on, you can do it. Right, cool. So we work through all this lot, and then we'll start having to work out how we're going to pack everything away. So I've got a lot to do. Right, so I'll give him 5 minutes to finish off packing those into the machines, and then I'll go and buy a load of the labels and the thin wall boxes and we'll see if he puts them through on the tomato side. Because if he does, that'll make life a damn sight easier for me. Okay, that's good. Got that there. Plus, I want to see what happens when I absolutely overload the output. How well it handles stacking everything. Yeah, I think I've got my answer to that. I don't think it handles stacking too well when it gets over a certain amount. Right, where's health and safety? Ooh, we're starting to run low on bits and pieces, so let us grab ourselves a couple of those. And some labels. There we go, good. Right. And yeah, everything's all over the place now. Right, we've had a major catastrophe. Everything's gone everywhere. Right, let's quickly drop all these in here. Oh, hello. Stuff's being stopped from coming out because it's... Stop, it's not ready! Quickly get all these moved. Right, so if I should be able to move 4 boxes, how the hell do I use this thing? Right, so how do I have to pop this down? And then, is that what I'm supposed to do with this? I put these on here. I see. So it's not that you carry it and then you put stuff in, but you move, grab that, and then you grab that. And then you can do what with this? How do I put these in here? Hey, that way. Cool. All right, that works. A little bit finicky, but you know it works at least. And it's a lot quicker than what I was doing previously, so saves me some back and forth. Okay, lovely. Great. Okay, well. It is what it is. It's something at least. Before we start getting into the realms of, you know, forklifts and stuff. Pop you down there. See how that works with the item being on its side a bit. Hang on, you're a lettuce box with 3 on you. Alright, you're a lettuce box with 6. You're a lettuce box with 6, so those all should have 6 in them. Thank you very much. Let's drop you lot in there. Right, you've got 6. You've got 6. Right, let's get all these moved. Gonna need some more shelving space, I think. You're 6. You're 6. You're a 6. And you're still a 3. I'll swap you with a 6. go. Right. That'll do. And you'll have to go up top. Marvellous. Okay, well that's good. At least we've got a way of working it. So you're a 6. You're a 6. Perfecto. You're a 6. And you're a 6. Lovely. Right, good. So, can pop those in here. I'll do the same with the tomatoes. It's just going to be just a certain amount of lift and shift at this point. And everything's out of labels and boxes. Great, so at least I know we've got ourselves a good amount through, so let's fill you up. Now then, I was expecting old matey boy to be doing some of this, but looks like he is just stuck at the starter section, which is a bit of a pain if I'm honest. Oh, you've only got 2 in you. Right, let's swap you. You're a 6. You're a 6. Cool. Cute. You're another 2. You're a 2. You're a 6. Okay, so something we've learned anyway. The machinery starts to fall down if you don't clear out the output. That's good to know. Right, you're a 2, and right, we'll get all the 6 pack out the way, because they are the proper boxes that we need. They're all full as per the initial output. And then what we'll do is we'll then put back everything that is not 100% full, and then we'll get some more through. How are we doing on time wise in the day? 6:44. We've got time, we can do a bit more production, so let me quickly move all this lot into my cold chain just so it's in there. Sweet. Let's see if there's any way I can combine boxes once they're already full. But at the moment, I'm just going to quickly work on clearing this lot through as best I can. So I clear some of this stuff, but that is at least shows we're well on our way towards getting those 2 big projects done, which is absolutely what we require. And then, so when do we make the move up to the larger boxes? I wonder if that's going to be with some of the work that we're doing now, whether or not we can then start to shift them into bigger boxes. Okay, so you're there, you can go on to there. You're a full 6. You're a 2, you can go on to there. And you're a 2, so you can also go on to there. Right, there we go. Okay, cool. So we're at least pretty well sorted for what we need at the moment. I'll dump you down by there. Alright, James, you're idle as hell. What you do? Absolutely bugger all. Thanks, James. Couldn't have done it without you, mate. Press C to skip the animation. Damn right I want to skip the animation. Thank you, mate. And grab some more labels. Perfecto. Go get the labels in there. So this looks like it's just going to be a certain amount of back and forth with this, really, which is fine. It's not a problem. At least now we've got the larger amount of boxes of these. We can fill stuff up a little bit better, and in that way I can concentrate more on working on the business end on the output. Especially if I can buy larger inputs, that's going to make life So much easier for me. We already saw we could have a good couple of hundred labels in here and it wasn't really a big drama. So where are we at now? We're at 144, that's cool. So if we just get finished through today's production, that will make a massive difference. And when the trucks arrive tomorrow, we should have all the parts ready to go, and then we could just go and order a couple of boxes of each tomorrow and just finish off, because now we're at the end of production day now. Okay. I've got $800 left, so we're doing better than we were. What are you playing about with on the lettuce side, James? You should be on the tomatoes. Silly bugger. Yeah, I was expecting you to have done the tomato labels, mate, but you haven't bothered. You're fired! No, I'm not going to fire him. He can start filling in the tomato side of things. I'll just do all the post-production work here, and I'll just fill everything in when he's not looking. There we go. Right, tell you what I'll do is I'll pause the video now and I will finish off filling all this lot in, and then we'll bring you back in when we're ready to start the next day. So, see you in a mo. Alright, well, we've stocked up in labels and packaging material. I've got barely any money left, so we should be good to kick off the next day. Right, so we've money's been reduced by $50 for the and for our employee. Should have everything starting to go through once the trucks arrive. What are we going here? Door unlocks factory expansion at tier 8 and $50,000. That'd be nice. And here comes our trucks. Right, so how many are you expecting? 126 and 102. Right. Let me pick my box up. And we'll start popping 4 of these on. See if this will help with loading the trucks up. And you go into you. There we go. Lovely. That works nicely. Certainly quicker than running back and forth individually. Cool, 48 of 102. We are nearly halfway there. Okay, sweet, you're done. Right now, 72. Yeah, 4 is certainly quicker, but be intrigued to know when we can move up to the bigger boxes. 96. There you go. You're done. Thank you, fella. And you're 126. So, right, let's start loading you up. Get these done and dusted and out the door. Right, so one project is complete. So we're claiming 2,000. Lovely. Plus delivery time. Nice. There we are, 2,000 back in our pocket. That's nice. And we can take that for 12. Go to loading zone 2. Alright, James, personal space, mate. Come on. Don't just stand almost on top of me. Let's get you in there. Oops. Okay, so it won't go past the start of the rack area. That's alright. That works anyway. We can still crack on with that. Lovely, lovely. Oh, it will do. You just have to carry it through. Alright, well, we have what we have. Let's get you out the door with that lot. How are we doing? 93 of 126. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Thank you very much. Should 117. Right, there we go. So that should cover everything off for there. Done. I'll talk to you. Go. And you, the other one needed 12. Actually, 2 boxes of these. We can get these out the door. Just quickly manhandle those. Done, done. Out you go. Go, deliver. Quality item done. That's done. 2,633. That is far more like it. We've leveled up as well. Cool. Right, let's go back into here. We now have a loader operator. Helps you move finished products to cold storage and loads goods onto the truck for the active project. You can hire and manage employees from menu employee. I definitely bloody well will. Small supply rack stores up to 16 boxes for compact supply organisation. Place it in your production area near your production lines and set it so employees store only certain supply types. Oh, okay. That's a supply for the loading of stuff. Oh, that's cool. And we now got bottle packaging is now available because we can now move on to bottle projects. And then we have a packaging machine bottle to go along with it and an elevated conveyor belt. Bridge a path for your conveyor line. It moves items at an elevated height so your line can pass over any conveyor belt. Nice. And tomato soup. Or tomato sauce, sorry. We just call it ketchup. We're done with it. And yeah, that's fine. New product recipe. But that one takes the normal set of equipment up to the packaging bottler. And then it has a different label for a bottle label and then goes out to a box packer. Lovely, lovely. Great. So we'll pack that through. Thank you very much. Any big dramas we got in here? Got 120 for our lettuce. So preparation time 2 days. Yeah, you can go to loading bay 1. And then we'll also have you as well. Another 130. Ooh. Let's get you in first. We can get you done and dusted. And then employee, we're going to grab ourselves our loader. Tony, not the fastest mate, but we'll get you there. And he'll be done. Okay, so we can improve him. How do we improve him? Alright, well. That's good. We'll go and now start getting ourselves in some more product. Right. Jimbo should start doing that lot. Skip our animation for those. Cute. Go on, Jim. Oh, wow, you really are slow loading. Oops. Okay, we need to increase his speed of filling the equipment because that's bloody slow there, mate. I didn't notice it before. I didn't notice it before when we were doing the smaller amounts, but obviously with 48, that's taking forever, mate. well, whatever. He's working on that. There we go. And we got our matey boy here is starting to load up our boxes. Look at that. All done. Do I have to speak to him, or are you going to talk to him? I'll talk to him then. I would have thought you'd just talked to him and said, yeah, bugger off and take it. Alright, we've got left. We've got a load of tomato left. We've got some lettuce left. Let's grab ourselves another project. Right then. How are we getting on over here? Why is that machine showing? Oh. Interesting. Right, let's claim that. Grab that one through. Go to loading bay zone 2. Thank you very much. Well done, mate. You're doing a fine job in there. Although, why the hell are you putting them all the way over here? You're mixing things up. Tony, come on. Tony, what are you doing? Mate, what are you doing at my system? Come on now, boyo. Let me help you out, Tony, or James, because you're being bloody slow, mate. Honestly, you really are. There we go. Right, fine. Right, boxes are done. Come on, mate. Right. So, let's do his supplying speed. Oh, crikey, that's a lot. Okay, so it's $500 each. Alright, fine. That's okay, we can work with it. Cool. Come on, mate. 2 more boxes. That's it. Just swagger about. James, you're doing a lot of work there, mate. You really are. Are you dancing now? Right, it's usually taking forever. Right, you're done with me trucking. So I'm going to need, certainly for him to be faster, doing all that. Good, thank you. Take the delivery, go. Get out of here. Nice, so why is he going to the furthest possible place to put stuff? I don't get it. I don't understand why. Get rid of those for a bit. Well, I think what we'll do is, because this is good, we've got a couple of big amounts of those to do, we shall get ourselves a load more of these, and we'll start filling these in for all ready for tonight after shift. Which I might start doing this now while I'm waiting. This guy isn't obviously going to bother doing any of this, so I'll do it all. I don't know what the point of hiring that bloke was, to be honest. He's slow as hell at loading stuff. And I suppose it's just going to be that I'm going to have to pay out money for him to be upgraded. But at the same time, I might as well stock up while I've got the money on all the other componentry. While I wait to earn the money to upgrade him to actually be bloody useful. Let's grab you. especially with the 100 odd orders we've got to get through for the lettuce. Come on, mate, you could be helping out with this, you know, but you're not. I mean, it may just be that there's something I'm missing about how to work with the employee, but we can work over that as we get on with the next few days of production, but here we'll go. Do that into there as well. Thank you, mate. We're in the way again, old boy. I'll be intrigued what the upper limit of these machines are for having stock put into them, but I think this is going to certainly be the way we're going to want to move forward, is have so much in there that we can just leave it running, throw a crap load of stuff through and just have it available to work on as we go. Oh, good, you finished. Let's go do that. Hello, mate. There you go. On your way. Ah, that's cool. Right, matey boy can go and start sorting through my finished boxes now. Come on, mate. Got a load of stuff. Oh, unstable tower. Claim our project there, thank you very much. Right, so that's going to be 120 items. You want 72. You can go to loading bay zone 2. You've received $108 up front. Well, I'm guessing that's meant to be upfront payment for the actual raw materials. And it's all gone Pete Tong over here. Everything's fallen everywhere. Lovely, lovely. Thanks, guys. Really helpful. Loading up. Well, it looks like we've got at least a way forward with Matey Boy being able to unload stuff, but I think he's getting overwhelmed with the current speed that he works at and having to move stuff into the storage area because he's for some reason pathed to go from the furthest area out and load the furthest old storage area and the furthest rack from the main entranceway, which is yeah, not a great system, but I imagine there's probably a method behind the devs' madness on doing that. Hopefully we'll find that out over time, or maybe that's just to push us to spend money to upgrade the guys and see what they do. Good, just finish all these off. How are we getting on label wise? 510. Okay, cool. So it looks like the labels will take quite a few, which is good. Because then what we can do after that is we can then start stocking up on our packaging material. We've still got $3,000 in profit, so I think we're certainly working on the right production idea. We, where possible, do the high value orders. we do the littler orders just to tie everything together. It's nicer being able to buy in bulk, I must say. Finding that bulk option is definitely a worthwhile find. I don't remember seeing a tooltip about it anywhere, so you know, the fact that we found it now is good. Because if I was having to do an order for 120 or something like that, and I was having to manually only deal with boxes at 6 at a time, that would suck. Crikey, oh moly. What you doing to me, fella? Come on, man. Right. He's gonna muck around. Might as well help him out a bit. I think he's a little overloaded at the moment. No, that's not what I wanted. I want you on there, you silly sod. Get in there. Done. That should cover the 120 we've got for that other project work. Okay, so you're started on those now. So, alright, well I'll move all these for you then. I'll move the tomatoes. So we are getting towards the end of the day. Production finishes at 8 o'clock, so I want to make sure we got all the production done. Oh, now you're going to tomatoes. For God's sake. Mate, work out what you're doing. I'd love to know what the pathing is behind him. Looks like his pathing algorithm's a bit all over the shop, really. And it's a shame that the, you know, the employees can't use this small box carrier. So I'm guessing that again is trying to push you towards paying for the upgrades for their speed and everything. To be honest with you, out of the two employees I've got at the moment, I would probably spend more money on old Tony for doing the stock movement of the end product, because obviously he can go and bring stuff off of here and put stuff into the lorries, which is a little bit more of a useful thing to do. Good, you can go on there. Come on, mate, between the two of us we'll get this done. Right, good. It's all done there. Go. Right, one box left. Alright, you can get that one. Not bothering with that anymore. Right, good. So we got 540 in there. We need some more bowls. Nearly another grand paid out, but hey, it is what it is. We can at least be getting closer to all this. $252. See, I was hoping that old James would be doing this part. Go and fill this through. You see, I thought we'll go with James. That he would do commodity stages. He'd focus on anything, which would mean he'd do the normal, the sliced, washed, dried. He'd work on any part of this, including coming in here and loading stuff up, but it appears that's not the case. Maybe that's something you have to unlock from him as he as we level him up. We'll take a look at that as we go. Right, 540, so good. What have we got here? How are we doing? Right, the last few need to go into this lot. Good, there we are. 510, 558, so one last box, and that'll mean we'll have the correct amount of labels and boxes on both of the production lines. So we are good, and we've got a crap ton of stuff in getting in our cold storage. So we're looking good. Right, so I think what we'll do is we'll end the day there, and looking at the time on it, we'll end the video there as well. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, post any thoughts down in the comment section down below, and if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. You take care now. All right, bye bye.